welcome to Living Well with Crystal. Do you feel your butt keep going south, south, and south as you age? The desired round and the lifted derriere when you were in your 20s is getting tougher to have and hold on to as you get older. That's because by the age of 30, we start to lose muscle mass and the tone around our booty, skin cell and turnover, and collagen production is also slowing down. By the age of 40, your estrogen level is changing, more sagging and fat are accumulating in the hips, which can make your buttock look less perky and ready to take a nap. That's why it is very critical to engage in butt-focused workout and eat well if you want to keep your glutes in shape, lifted, and tight. By doing that, you also prepare your body and maintain your overall tone so your menopause hormone won't hit your cute butt as hard as they could. Today's workout is all about lifting your booty and tighten your glutes. We're going to exercise different muscle groups around your booty and fight against the gravity and aging and rebuild that sexy booty into your midlife and beyond. Now let's get started. The first move is squat, the number one exercise that you can do for a falling butt. Start with your feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Keep your chest up, engage your abdominals, and shift your weight onto your heels. Lower your hips until your thighs are almost parallel to the floor. You should feel the squat in your thighs and the glutes. Make sure your knees over but not beyond your toes. Let's do 1 minute. Are you feeling the burning at your glutes? I definitely feeling it right now. We're halfway done. Now stand up and rest. Let's get ready for the next move, glute bridge. Lay on your mat. Bend your knees and the shins is vertical to the mat. Your palms facing down. Start to lift your hips up as high as you can. As you lift, squeeze your butt as much as you can. We're going to start with the slower pace for about half minute. This is the glute specific exercise to get that round, toned butt without growing your legs. Now let's increase the intensity by doubling up the speed. Use the music to control your pace if you can. My glute is screaming at me right now, but I am lifting it up, up, and up. If you're doing it with me, you're doing a really good job. Let's hold at the end for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your butt down and rest on the mat. Our next move is side leg lifts. Lie on your side. Make sure your ankles, knees, hips Shoulder and head are aligned. Rest your head in your hand. Pull your abdominal muscle in. Inhale, lift your leg up until it's perpendicular to the floor. Drop it down with control as one rep. Let's do 1 minute. Now we're going to switch side. Side leg lifts are a great beginner Pilates move. It works your abs, engage your inner thighs and buttocks to develop core strength and tighten your glutes. We're going to do another minute. Rest for a few seconds, and we're gonna move on to donkey kick. Start on your hands and knees, with knees directly below hips and wrists directly below shoulders, fingers pointing forward. Keep the core engaged. Try to avoid arching your back as you kick up your bent leg to the sky. Foot flexed so the sole of the foot is facing the ceiling. Now let's do 1 minute on each leg. Lower your leg down and rest a few seconds and switch side. This exercise may seem simple, but the research shows that this butt exercise activates your gluteus maximus and gluteus medius, plus the flexed heel activates your hamstring nicely, which all help to reshape your buttocks. Let's do 1 more minute. Now legs on the mat, flatten your toes, sit back on your heels, child pose to relax. The next move is fire hydrant. Back to all fours with your toes curled under. Keep the 90-degree bend in the right leg, and slowly lift and open that bent leg outward. Keep your neck long and avoid hunching your shoulders. 1 minute on each side. Now sit back to relax. Then you're going to switch side. I will turn to the other side so you can see the movement of my leg. Start on your hands and knees. Lift your bent left leg outward as high as you can. Let's do 1 minute. How are you feeling so far? You are doing great. Fire hydrant is a fantastic exercise that activates the gluteus medius and hamstrings. It also opens up the hips and stretches out the inner thighs. Rest with child pose. And we're going to prepare for the next move, forearm straight leg lift. Now come to your forearms, knees on the mat, straighten one leg. Then start to kick to the back and up as high as you can. 1 minute. Rest for a few seconds, then switch leg. Let's do another minute. Sit back on your heels. Have a well-deserved break with the child pose. If you still have a little bit to give, let's do our last move, Grasshopper lift. Lie on your stomach and cross your hand under your forehead. Bend your knees. Flex your feet and lift your thighs as high as you can. Feel the squeeze of your butt. Let's do 1 minute. This move can effectively tone and sculpt your posterior chain muscles, lengthen your hamstrings. It also can prevent your lower back pain and injuries. If you're following this far, I bet you must sweat a lot like me. This is a very intensive fat burning and a glute targeted workout you can practice at home to lift and tighten your booty. Now we're done with all the active moves. Before I let you go, I want you to stretch out to finish this booty workout. Hold on to your both feet from outside, chin down on the mat. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, kick into your hands. Lift up your upper body. Only use the soft area around your belly to support your whole body. Release and rest down on the mat. Come to your hands and knees. Then lift your hips up to downward facing dog. Heels on the floor, hips high. Now bring your left knee to your left hand. Left toes point to the right. Flatten your right toes. Use your hands to support your torso to lift up. Opening your hips and the front body. Hold it here and breathe. Now back to downward facing dog. The other leg. Right knee comes to the right hand. Flatten left toes on the mat. Lift up your upper body. Stretch and hold. Back to downward facing dog. Now we are done. How do you feel after this sweaty booty workout? It is a very good cardio workout to burn more fat and help you lose more weight. Challenge yourself and follow this workout 3 times a week. You will see and feel the difference in your body. Thank you for practicing with me, and I will see you next time.